What is up guys, Arolf here back again with another video, and today we'll be taking a look at the Marvel Legends Thor Love and Thunder, Thor himself. This is Build-A-Figure Korg, so let's get into it. So taking a look around the packaging, Legends series, you got Mjolnir right there, broken, you got Thor Love and Thunder on the front, you get pictures of Thor and his new costumes on both sides, same thing on the back with a brief description, so pause and pause if you want to look and read at those. UPC, scan if you want it, and without further ado, let's get into it. So now taking a closer look at Thor here and his accessories, starting off with the head sculpt here. Really good likeness to Chris Hemsworth. He's in there somewhere. Too bad he looks cross-eyed with this helmet. Hopefully it looks good in the movie. You can see the wings are soft rubbery bits right there. The hair here, the tips are kind of soft rubbery plastic, but the hair itself is pretty stiff rubber. You can see some nice black washing in the hair. Same thing on the inside here, and you can see it kind of moves up, has a little give to it, so you can move the head up a little bit. I'll get into that in a little bit in the articulation part. You see the little tip right there, that part is pretty sharp, so be careful when handling the head or articulating it. But looking at this cape here, you can see it's attached on these two black buttons, and you can see this cape is very flimsy and kind of cheap material to me, and there's not a lot of texturing detail going on. It's very soft and it's super bright neon red. I wish they went with a more darker red on this one, but looking at it, it's just flimsy. But one thing to mention is that the arms here, they are reused from the Infinity War Thor, the skinny version, just casted in this gold plastic. Now popping back the head, looking at the details here, you can see nice intricate details painted cleanly. You can see some nice vibrant blues, gloss blacks. You can see the reds here are painted cleanly. Also inside the hand here, it's sort of painted cleanly. You can see the skirt piece here. It's made out of a soft rubbery plastic, so you have some range right there moving forward, but not a lot when moving back, which I'll get into the articulation part of this video. But looking at it, I really do like this new costume design. It's very vibrant. They're going for a more vibrant look for the costume and for the movie itself. You can see this nice vibrant blues. There are some marbling on the feet here, which is quite unfortunate, but it doesn't bother me that much. You can see some nice paint details on the boot right there, but he has peg holes at the bottom of his feet. So now taking a look at Thor's accessories here, he comes with Stormbreaker, which is the exact recasting from the Bro Thor right there. You can see my Stormbreaker looks really off. It's just a terrible casting, but you can see it's the exact same sculpt. They just use different colors here. I do prefer the one that you get with the Love and Thunder figure. You can see some nice clean paint details with the silver, nice intricate vine details. I just love how this Stormbreaker is. I just wish it was a tad bit bigger. Just like from the 2018 Stormbreaker right here, the better paint job, a little bit bigger, and the handle a little bit heftier. I wish they made the exact same size like this one from Infinity War, but they went a little bit thinner with the handle and a little bit smaller with the hammer and axe portion. But yeah. And lastly, for his accessories, he comes with one fist. I wish he came with a grabbing hand. It would have been nice if he had another grabbing hand, but yay, a fist. So now taking a look at Thor's articulation here, starting off with the head. The head is on a ball hinge, so it does hinge up like so. It's hindered by the hair here, but as I mentioned, it does give a little bit, so you can make it look up just a little bit. You can see the little give there. He can look down like so. It kind of slots into his little collar piece right there, but he can look down quite a bit, which is nice. But the hair sticking out is just a no-go, but that angle looks pretty good. He also has the tilty shifty head movement, a little head wobble, and a full rotation all the way around. It's kind of loose on mine. Now these rubber pads move out of the way, so you can move the arms all the way around like so. They bend outward about that far, so at 90 degrees, and inward that much. He also has a bicep swivel, double jointed elbows right here. They are not pinless, but the legs are. But looking at the hands here, they do rotate and they're on hinges, so they move up and down. Same thing with the other hand here, hinge up and hinge down. Now his torso here is on a ball joint, so you get the usual forward and back like so. He can bend forward, not that far, back quite a bit like so. Get some side to side movement like that, and 360-degree rotation, as well as rotation on the horizontal axis right here. So there you go. No waist swivel, but his legs can kick forward that far, so his skirt piece moves out of the way, and he can sit down like so pretty well. Can't move back that much, but he can swing out a little bit when moving back. If that piece right here was a separate piece like that, he can have more range. He also has an upper thigh swivel, double jointed knees right there. You can see those pinless knee joints, which look very nice, very clean. No boot rotation, but his feet are on hinges, so they hinge down that far. They hinge up that much, a little stiff. And he also has the ankle pivot, and his legs move outward that far. Okay, now doing some size comparisons. Here is Love and Thunder Thor next to the first Avengers Thor. You got the Dark World Thor, you got the Infinity War Thor, and the Bro Thor, as well as Doctor Strange, Korg, Valkyrie, and Loki. And before I forget, here is Ragnarok Thor. You could see these are all the costumes from his respected movies, like Thor 1, Thor 2, Thor 3, and Thor 4. Try saying that so many times. But yeah, looks pretty good, like the progression. Now doing some head swaps. I'm just going to head swap the Dark World Thor, which came from that Lady Sif 2-pack. And I think it looks perfect. I mean, the head on this body is just amazing. I think the head is a little bit too small. If it was a little bit bigger, then it would have been perfect. If Hasbro reused this hair sculpt, they should have. They should have just taken, like, I guess the Ravager Thor head sculpt and slapped this hair on it, and it will just be perfect. I don't know if Hasbro has more plans of this exact Thor figure that we get here, probably with the armorless arms here, but you could see just looks perfect on this body. So overall, I really do like this figure. This is a really nice looking figure if he came with an additional head sculpt. I'm not sure about the helmet right now. Hopefully the movie does it justice. It just looks so goofy and he looks so cross-eyed. But other than that, the sculpting is amazing. The paint job is painted nicely and cleanly. There are some mishaps there, but that's just QC control and mass production of these figures. But yeah, articulation feels like any other Thor figure articulation. You don't really get much range in the legs. You do get a little bit in the upper torso and the arms as well, but you can't really do much because it's hindered by the cape as well. So there's a lot of things that are very similar when reviewing Thor figures. Other than that, sculpting is great. Paint job is great. Hit or miss sometimes, that's expected. But if you can, pick him up right now. He is a fun figure to pose around, get some cool looks, get some cool poses next to other figures, hopefully in this wave. So be on the lookout for those reviews coming out soon. So yeah, go ahead, pick him up right now. He comes 2 per case. So yeah, that is it, guys. Hope you guys like it. Arolf Morales. This is signing out. Peace.